Welcome back, everyone, to the San Diego Chargers franchise. Today, we're in Lambeau Field as the Chargers meet the undefeated Green Bay Packers. San Diego enters 2-1, the Packers are 3-0. Aaron Rodgers leads the way for Green Bay against the San Diego defense. Should be a very good battle. And we'll see if first-year starter Cole Hartman can keep up with this Aaron Rodgers-led offense. A couple changes this week for San Diego. We're going to see Tyrone Brightful make his first career start at free safety. This after about 2 seasons of Christopher Costin starting at that spot. And I think that he was a decent safety, but some of his issues in coverage and tackling have been apparent as of late. Also, Barry Nsekhe will start at running back in this game, his first career start, and I think he's earned it. Many of you will think it's overdue. And we'll see what Nsekhe can do for this offense. Lambeau Field football, here we go in week 4. And here's Randall Cobb on the return. Out across the 25 and wrapped up by Leonard Howell. And here comes Aaron Rodgers. We'll see that secondary tested by the likes of Randall Cobb and Cornelius Stork. Tailback is Eddie Lacy as Rodgers begins in the shotgun play fake. And under pressure on his first drop back, it's Jeremiah Attachu. They wanted something big, but Attachu slams the door on that plan. To 2nd and 20, Rodgers fires complete. There's Philip Dorsett, who made his way here from Indianapolis. He's the best speed threat on this offense. Now with an empty look, 3rd and 14, Rodgers has Cobb alone, and he picks up the first down. San Diego playing too soft, the coverage breaks, and the Packers have a first down. Play fake now to Lacy. Rodgers downfield for Randall Cobb, right in front of Tyrone Brightful in the hole of the cover 2 defense. No one you can really pin that on but the play call itself. From the 39, Rodgers fires outside and Stork makes the catch. 4 for 4. Rodgers quickly leading the Packers down the field. Chargers blitz, Perryman picked up, but Howell gets home. Rodgers lost it, the Packers have turned it over. Joey Bosa dives on the loose football. An aggressive call against the pass-happy Packer offense. The game-changing play from this front 7 is one of their best strengths. So here is the San Diego offense, and the first play goes to Barry Nsekhe, who picks up 4. Nsekhe starting partially due to the 2 fumbles already by CJ Prosise this year. Off play action, Cole Hartman fires down the middle. How about that? Big throw under pressure, 27 yards to Travis Benjamin. At the Packer 32, toss right Nsekhe. Speeding outside across the 30, first down. Just because he's a bigger back does not mean he lacks the speed to run every run in the book. Here's Nsekhe on the stretch as he lowers his head and picks up 5 more. San Diego definitely wants to be able to establish that ground game. They're really trying that on this possession. Now off play action, Hartman dumps it off, and welcome back Hunter Henry, who missed the first 3 games of the season, and now in a big contract year he's returned. 3rd and 3, Hartman to the end zone, broken up by Morgan Burnett, looking for Keenan Allen in the back of the end zone. San Diego gets 3 off the fumble recovery. Now, Rodgers and the Packers back to work, in the first carry here to Eddie Lacy is good for about 6. Packers did not run the football once on that opening possession. Rodgers on 2nd down, tipped and intercepted by Denzel Perryman. Another takeaway for the Charger defense. Larry Wilbur got a hand on it. Perryman there to steal it. Charger defense doing exactly what they need to early. With the offense back out, here's a counter. Nsekhe showing off the burst of speed. Inside the 10, a touchdown saving tackle by Morgan Burnett. Clay Matthews couldn't catch him, and Clinton Dix couldn't get the angle. Nsekhe has plenty of speed. Here he is again off tackle. Another good stop made this time by Clinton Dix. Now it's 3rd and goal. We see CJ Prosise in the game. Packers blitz. Jump ball knocked away by Burnett. San Diego will settle for a field goal again, which doesn't feel very good knowing the quarterback on the opposite side. You have to capitalize with touchdowns. 6-0 Chargers as Eddie Lacy here is wrapped up by Joey Bosa. Packers have had 2 turnovers in their last 2 dropbacks. Here's Rodgers on 3rd down. firing complete. Lacey taken down. Good tackle made there by Casey Hayward. First down denied. Can't be more impressed with the way this Charger defense has began. Now Barry Nsekhe up the middle, who's also had a pretty good beginning to this game. Already 58 yards. We had to get more ground game impact, and Nsekhe's delivering. Hartman here on second down, wildly missing Keenan Allen. He's been good for a couple of those misses a game so far. With a stack on the left, a quick throw out to the flats, and Henry is bumped out. And he did not get the first down in the process. 3-and-out San Diego. You know, Rodgers can't be happy with the way this game began. And now he goes back to work, and this is Randall Cobb out across the 45 as the Packers get a 15-yarder. Rodgers so far very solid outside of the interception. Here's a dive up the middle as Wilbur comes down to make the tackle on Eddie Lacy. At the 49 to start the second quarter, here's Rodgers. Man coverage and connecting with Cobb on the outside. That has been the go-to spot for opposing teams this year so far, picking on Caesar Butler. On first down now behind Richard Rodgers, he hauls it in regardless, and the Packers are cruising into field goal range. Now from the pistol, a fake to Lacy, and a dump off here, and Jatavis Brown is there. And that's one thing I've really noticed with his game this year. He seems way more physical than ever. Empty shotgun, Rodgers fires, and Cobb has another one. Busy early on in this game and withstands the Perryman battering ram. Again from the pistol, fake again. Bosa though with pressure, intercepted Denzel Perryman. They've gotten Rodgers again. Rarely does he make a mistake like this. Under pressure, Rodgers forces this into double coverage. They've gotten this offense to slip up a few times so far. Perryman now with 2 interceptions. San Diego football, Nsekhe going nowhere, and that's Vincent Orchard, who is a rising superstar linebacker in this league. Procise the back on third down. Here's Hartman, who fires and threads the needle for Hunter Henry. Big time throw there, and one this offense needed. When you get opportunities off a quarterback like Rodgers, you don't waste them. Here is a Steven Smiley run now as he barges ahead for a gain of 2. We have 9.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Hartman fires and overthrows Hunter Henry, picked off by Clinton Dix. So 3 takeaways off of Aaron Rodgers, and that'll account for 6 points. That's it. The good teams in this league take advantage of their opportunities. This is really disheartening to see. Green Bay back to work, and Rodgers on the outside. Randall Cobb to the 30. Still his go-to target. Cobb already with 90 yards on the day. 8 minutes to go in the half. Again, faking. Bosa breaks through again. They've tried that play action deep ball game a lot so far. Luckily, the Chargers are getting pressure. Here's a 3rd and 19, maybe outside of field goal range. Check down Lacy, and he will be taken down here. And Brown again with a solid tackle, but still field goal range. So Green Bay, after all these early game struggles, are left with a 3-point deficit. No big deal for number 12. San Diego needs their offense to start pulling their own weight. Let's see how Cole Hartman plays on this possession from the 29. Trying to respond after his interception outside here. Nsekhe has a couple. Hartman now 5 of 11, 60 yards, and an interception. Here's Hartman on 3rd and 6. Short, and Benjamin is smothered. Good defense by Green Bay. Orchard there again. So a 3-and-out from San Diego. Here is Green Bay ball. 3:40 to go in the opening half. Good stop here by Melvin Ingram. So far, not much of a ground game, but is it that bad to be one-dimensional when Rodgers is throwing it? On the outside here, Lacy will not get past Verrett. Good tackle again. This defense has been extremely impressive. 2:10 to go in the first half, and Hartman here heading back to the air. Firing outside. What a catch made by Travis Benjamin. They say inbounds with both feet. Hartman's best throw on the day, perhaps. Now a sweep, and Procise gets a block. CJ Procise on his first carry rips off a 15-yarder. Procise is the back here inside of 2 minutes. Hartman on first down gets it away for Keenan Allen inside the 20. 2 big-time throws on this drive by Hartman. that time with the defender in his face. Now it's precise and a good fill made by Burnett. So still some inconsistency in the ground game as we run inside a minute, 3rd and long. Hartman, unblocked defender, barely gets it off. Good blitz by Green Bay. This one works, and San Diego will have to kick. Looked like Henry was breaking open. 9-3, Green Bay trails by 6. With some time now, a broken tackle on the catch here. Lacy makes a move across the 50, and Eddie Lacy is off to the races. It is a 69-yard touchdown. Both safeties swung and missed on this play. Brightful just gets overpowered, and Wilbur, well, that's not one you want to look back on if you're Larry Wilbur. Touchdown Green Bay. They're in front just like that. We have 13 seconds to go in the half as Hartman delivers again. That's Keenan Allen. Maybe Chargers can get back into field goal range here in a hurry. 10 seconds left, 1 timeout remaining. Hartman up the seam, overthrown, flag on the play. And we'll check who this is on. Holding on Dalen Hoyt, the rookie. So they will not get a chance to get in field goal range. They'll instead just see how far Hartman can throw it. Let's see that arm strength on display. He climbs, lost the football, and it's kept by Hoyt. But it ends the first half. Despite all of the good fortune that went their way, a little success by Rodgers and the offense has them in front. You don't beat this team with field goals. You couldn't reasonably ask this defense to have a better half or even the same half as they did in the first. The offense is going to win or lose this game in the second. The defense has done their job. And here is a CJ Procise run for a couple. We saw Nsekhe lead the way mostly in the first half. Now here's Hartman with a blitz in his face. He goes deep for Keenan Allen, and he is gone. That's what this team needed. 79-yard touchdown. There you go, Cole Hartman, finding your big play receiver as he wins off the line against Sam Shields. Now they'll go for 2 to make it a touchdown game. 3 wide plus Procise. Here's Hartman. Back of the end zone. What a catch, Hunter Henry. Good to have him back in the fold. Check out this grab he makes. Wonderful play at 17-10 San Diego. And now the Packers look to answer. Rodgers hit from behind. That is ruled incomplete. Atachu gets home again. Here with the 3 wide formation on 3rd down. Rodgers throws it away. Good coverage by San Diego, and he knows that pressure can arrive at any moment. Let's see what Hartman can do this time. Procise getting some more reps in this half. Flushed out left, throwing off balance. That is off the mark for Benjamin. Hard to make that throw for a righty moving to his left like that. So 3rd and 9. Here comes the pressure again. Hartman almost intercepted by Shields. Timing was not there for him and Allen. Another 3 and out, and the ball goes back to Rodgers and the offense. Play fake. This time Rodgers could launch, but he settles, and that is Richard Rodgers for a first down. Aaron Rodgers already 230 yards and a heavy pass focus so far. This is the 23rd pass attempt, and they connect for a big gain to the 31 to Heron. They've only ran it 8 times in this game. They just want to throw it all day. Here's Rodgers on target again. Randall Cobb inside the 15. Over 100 yards. He's had himself a good game. Here in the eye, Rodgers throwing the fade, and it's intercepted by Jason Verrett. For the 3rd time, they have picked off Aaron Rodgers. With a catch like this, you'll wonder why he's not playing wide receiver. Phenomenal focus and concentration on this play by Verrett. They've done it 3 times now. Here is the offense now inside their own 5, and Nsekhe on the stretch. He'll get them a little bit of breathing room here. Still getting Nsekhe plenty of work. It's 3rd and 5. Hartman in the end zone. Down the middle, that's knocked away. Vincent Orchard had a league best 8 interceptions last year, and you can see his coverage skill on this play. What a phenomenal player. Green Bay ball in San Diego territory. Still Not many points off turnovers as that is thrown away. Good coverage again. Rodgers from the 42. Needs some yardage here to get in field goal range, and he's got Stork down the middle. That's a Green Bay first down. I think Stork is a very similar player to Randall Cobb. Very good route runner and reliable. 1st and 10, nearly intercepted again. And that could have been a pick 6. Something Rodgers almost never does. Check the numbers on that. Here's 2nd down. Rodgers fires for Cobb, and tight coverage forces the drop. And that's Jatavis Brown, who continues to make plays. San Diego showing blitz, they weren't bluffing. Rodgers airmails this out of bounds because Tyrone Brightful came through untouched. Packers had 3, so a 4-point game here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Hartman down the middle. There's Hunter Henry. Nice to have the starting tight end back for our young quarterback. There's a short gain. 3rd and 4. Hartman steps up and has some daylight here. First down, Cole Hartman, as he shows off the little mobility he has. 5.5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Sweet Procise with some room up the middle. There's a gain of 6. Now 7 carries for CJ Procise. Allen isolated left on 3rd down. Hartman fakes and fires down the middle. Travis Benjamin is there for another first down. And one guy whose name really hasn't been mentioned so far is Reggie Shepard, still catchless. Here's a give to Nsekhe, finding a crease. And there's another good gain. Nsekhe getting the majority of the carries thus far as Hartman on target again. Even with pressure, making some nice throws. There's Benjamin again. 2 minutes to play in the 3rd. A screen set up, and that's covered up by Vincent Orchard, of course. One of the best up-and-coming linebackers. 3rd and long. Shepard alone to the right, and Hartman steps up, wants to run with it, but Matthews stripped it, and it's recovered by Nick Perry. Hartman thought he could run for another, but Matthews just swipes at the football, and the Packers get the turnover. The Packers just will not let the Chargers pull away, as Lacey picks up a couple. That's Keenan McAllister on the tackle. Now in the 4th quarter, Rodgers has his defense spread out. Rodgers down the middle. This is Nash Booty with the catch, who did not get the first down. Perryman makes the play. We see Nsekhe back in the game after a rest in the 3rd quarter, and he trips up ahead with a short pickup. 13 carries, 71 yards now. Packers keep their safeties up high. Here's Hartman down the middle, and Henry picks up a few. Orchard on the stop. From the 41, here's 3rd down, Cole Hartman. Blitz sent, airing it outside. There is Reggie Shepard, finally with the grab. Been mostly Hunter Henry and Travis Benjamin in the past game. From the 48 of Green Bay, Hartman again to the sideline, and another fantastic grab by Travis Benjamin. How can you take him off the field when he makes plays like that? Here on 1st, Hartman wants to bail again, but Nick Perry wraps him up for a 3-yard loss. Green Bay has gotten to Hartman twice for sacks. 2nd and 13, here's a check down, and no one covers CJ Procise. There's a gain of 13 the easy way. Hartman closing in on 300 yards as Procise gets the handoff and picks up about 5 yards, but still Nsekhe getting more efficient carries. 4 receivers in the game, some added speed. Hartman on target again, and Harmon Whitaker to the 7-yard line. Good possession being put together here by San Diego, but can they finish in the red zone? With 7 minutes left, Procise with the catch at the 1. Procise helping out a good bit on this possession, but now Barry Nsekhe's back in the game. He gets the give and powers his way into the end zone for a San Diego touchdown. I'd say Barry has done quite well here in his first career start. We've seen a little bit of the power and certainly a good deal of his speed. 24-13, now a 2-score lead. Packers here have their undefeated record in danger as Richard Rodgers makes the catch on the outside. Rodgers has eclipsed 300 yards, now first down. Underneath, Dorsett taken down up high by Hayward. Tack on 15. 5.5 minutes to go at the San Diego 40. Rodgers stays clean, there's Richard Rodgers. And again, solid gain of 9. Still have not seen a lot of Eddie Lacy in this game and don't think we will, but he makes the catch here, and that's been Lacy's biggest impact in the passing game. Running game has been near silent. From the eye, Lacy up the middle, picks up the first and nearly takes that in for a touchdown. Brightful saves it. 3.5 minutes to go. Back to Lacy up the middle. Good fill. That's Ingram. 3rd down Green Bay, and a key play here as they keep it on the ground for a touchdown. Did not see that coming. They give it to Shalon Hayward for the touchdown. Green Bay now within a score, and they'll of course go for 2. Aaron Rodgers lines up under center, Twins, and here's a throw underneath. Cobb breaks the plane. Green Bay down 3 with just a few minutes to go. San Diego now will look to put this game away if they can. Darius Jackson fields the kick, a short one with the wind, and Jackson's taken down after a modest return to the 30. So Barry Nsekhe back in as a closer, although he's been seeing a lot more than that role today as he's taken down. Nick Perry having a strong performance. 2 minutes on the clock with 2 tight ends. Now they'll pass. Hartman fires down the middle. Hunter Henry comes away with a big first down. Green Bay running out of timeouts now. And a counter for Nsekhe, who trips. And he'll lose a couple on the play as a result. 3rd and long, San Diego. A first down would end it. Here's Hartman. He's hit, and that's incomplete. That might even be worse than taking the sack as the clock stops for Aaron Rodgers. Packers football at the 20-yard line. 2-minute drill for number 12. Here's Rodgers, down 3. He checks it down. Well covered, Jatavis Brown having a phenomenal game. No timeouts left, though, for Green Bay. They have to go hurry up. Here's Rodgers taking a shot and picked off by Caesar Butler. And that's going to end the game. Green Bay undefeated no longer as the Chargers intercept Aaron Rodgers 4 times in Week 4. What a defensive performance. Interceptions by Jason Verrett, Caesar Butler, 2 by Denzel Perryman. Now, to have those kind of turnovers and only win by 3 still is not a full-on success in my eyes, as the offense was settling for too many field goals. Hartman still had some of his issues. Some inaccuracy led to an interception and some missed chances. And we have to find more ways to capitalize in the red zone because teams are taking away our top options. We didn't find Reggie Shepard much in this game, only 1 catch, so some quiet days for him early this season. But a good day in his first start for Barry Nsekhe, who is going to remain in this role. I already envision having Nsekhe being more of the early down back. I know we always look into who is the starter, but that's not all that important when we deal with so many role players in our offense. Procise did some good work in the pass game today and will continue focusing a lot of his usage there. The AFC West is quite crowded right now. 3 teams with 1 loss, and we have 1 less win than everybody else because we just had a bye week after the Packer game. So in Week 6, again, an undefeated opponent from the NFC North. The Chicago Bears come to town with their young star quarterback Josh Rasmussen. Very accurate, very strong arm, and I'm much more worried about their skill players than Green Bay's. Cameron Blanton was a player I nearly drafted, and we missed out on one of the up-and-coming receiving tight ends in this league. Leonard Floyd is one of their best defensive players, and he'll be off the edge against our young tackles. Then you have big receivers Sylvester Morrell and Alshon Jeffrey. So the Green Bay Packers had all of these receivers that lined up or matched up pretty well with our defensive backs in terms of physical stature. Whereas if the Bears use their physical receivers in the correct way, they can really take advantage of us. And it's never a good feeling to go against one of the players you passed on in the draft who has become a star. Blanton was a Pro Bowl tight end last year. Kenny Stills is their other main receiver who obviously has a lot of speed. So Josh Rasmussen, 9 touchdowns, 1 pick. Their tailbacks are Jeremy Langford and Courtney Creighton. I like Langford a lot. I loved him at Michigan State, and Creighton is a very speedy running back. So this is going to be a very, very interesting game, I feel, because it's hard to have defensive performances like that. You'll never count on seeing one of those again. You just can't expect those. So what can our defense do against this Bear offense that has helped them become an undefeated football team? And can our offense get their act together? We saw some improvement this week, but you still want to involve Keenan Allen and Reggie Shepard a lot more than we saw it today. We are going to cut Darius Jackson now because after the bye week, Zach Bogan is back. So is Casey Wilcox. So Jackson is released, and I decided to sign Christian Stringer off the Giants practice squad, who is one of the best pass-catching tight ends on anybody's squad right now. May not be a dynamic speed threat, but I like sure-handed tight ends, and I wouldn't mind developing another one behind Hunter Henry in a contract year, and then Derek Anelli. Here are some draft stories going on right now, as Keon Vincent may be a tackle prospect to keep an eye on, as he was able to shut down one of the top pass rushers in this class. And we'll come back to scouting here as the season rolls on. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like, leave your feedback down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time against the Chicago Bears. Have a great day.